You know when you like go ahead and just throw everything everywhere? You create a mess, right? That is the state of this club right here. Breaking: PSG believe Kylian Mbappe has already agreed a deal with Real Madrid to join him in 2024. The saga just continues and never ends. And that is not it, guys. We also have, obviously, Luis Enrique becoming the new coach of PSG. The question now is, what's gonna happen with this club? PSG, what are you doing? Like, how can you go and repeat the same mess in what feels like for like 2-3 years already with the whole Mbappe situation, and now you're trying to force him out of the club, basically saying that there's absolutely no way he goes for free, which means they have to sell him this summer, which also means we're gonna do a rebuild of PSG without Mbappe, letting him go wherever he wants to go, and focusing on what Luis Enrique is trying to build up at PSG and seeing, is this project going to be succeeding or is it going to be failing? Let's take a look. By the way, you guys love my editor, right?
You're goddamn right.
Biscuit Face Gaming, an absolute legend that I've been working together with for years, and we have built this channel up together, and it has been a beautiful journey. And he has an ad for himself. Yes, your boy is getting a gaming laptop. Huge congrats to Biscuit. Roll the ad. It's all for him, and I love it.
Thanks, Johnny. Nice mustache. Right, if you are perhaps wanting a system that can keep up with all the latest games, or if you want to edit videos like me, let me tell you about the AMD Advantage laptops. AMD Advantage laptops deliver unrivaled performance and gaming excellence by using smart technologies. Oh, smart technologies. That sounds smart.
Me likey.
These technologies enhance the performance of your gaming system and are only possible because of the CPU and GPU that are both from AMD, allowing them, by the way, to communicate more efficiently, making for a faster and smoother experience, which I'm assuming you're wanting a more faster and smoother experience, right? I don't see many of you sitting there wanting a slower, laggy experience unless you're absolutely mental, because that's not smart. You can work on complex projects, you can edit videos, or you can dive into immersive gaming adventures with ease. Okay, and it's made even better with their premium displays. AMD FreeSync technology is enabled in all AMD Advantage systems, along with their vibrant visual quality and responsiveness, and I'm running out of breath, longer battery life, reduced heat, super quiet. Are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? AMD Advantage laptops, where power meets precision.
So let's kick things off with the obvious. We are not even talking about Messi leaving this team. He has obviously gone to Inter Miami, has not extended his contract at PSG, and everyone is just talking about Mbappe. That's just how fast football moves. But he is gone. Then Kylian Mbappe again. PSG, he is not wanting to stay. He has communicated it, and PSG have been very open about it and have said, you need to go. We need to cash in on you. And you know what? He is going to Real Madrid, I assume. Apparently, I've seen a funny thing. Apparently, Liverpool offered 200 million. Yeah, journos doing their best. You guys, that is the silliest thing I've ever heard. Mbappe is leaving. He is gone this summer for sure. It looks like it just comes down to how Real Madrid will bring the funds together. Let's see who they actually let go. But Sergio Ramos, also, his contract has run out. He is without a club as we speak, so he is gone. And obviously, the situation surrounding Neymar is not clear as well. He has said that he wants to, that he's gonna be at PSG next season, but I really wonder what's gonna happen there. And by the way, guys, real quick, this video is only happening because this man right here, Dennis Alexa, has said, what do you think about an Luis Enrique rebuild with PSG, Mbappe leaving, all the new signing? Could be a nice episode trying to finally win the UCL. And that is exactly what we're doing today. So this right here is how PSG could be looking next season. None of the front three are left except Neymar, Ekitik up top, Asensio on the right wing. I think they're going to bring in a striker. If Bayern don't get Harry Kane, they might get Kolo Muani, but if they don't get Kolo Muani, I can see him coming into this club. That's just my opinion. The French fans of PSG want to see French players leading their line, so let's see how that goes. Midfield is a bit iffy. I think Ugarte probably will start. alongside Verratti? Yes or no? Carlos Soler possibly getting a lot more playtime, or is it going to be Vitinha or Ruiz or Zaire Emery? Obviously, Asensio as a new player in this team. The guy's only like 27 at the time he joins PSG, and I think he's class. I think he's going to do really well in this team. I'm going to be honest with you, especially if he takes set pieces. He could be very big for PSG next season. Going down the list, Milan Skriniar has joined from Inter, an amazing addition into their squad. I believe he came for free, if I'm not mistaken. His contract was running out. And Marquinhos and Skriniar sounds like a great partnership. And since Ramos is gone, that is a good one to bring in. Nuno Mendes on the left-hand side, Hakimi on the right-hand side. I don't think anything is going to happen there. Ideally, PSG fans would absolutely love to have Theo Hernandez in that left-back position at some point. And then Donnarumma in goal. And on the bench, obviously, some very good players like Ruiz, Vitinha, Zaire Emery, who's an amazing talent, Kimpembe, Mukiele. You have some decent players. Renato Sanchez linked away from the club, Pereira and Bernat as well. And you have a bunch of players returning from loan. Keylor Navas obviously was at Nottingham Forest. The question is, who is going ahead and signing him now? I don't know where he's going to go. Maybe he ends up in Saudi. So Keylor Navas is going to be back. We will see what we do with that situation. Gini Wijnaldum is back as well. But as far as I know, he is very clear on wanting to move. So he might go back to Eredivisie. I've seen some links to teams like PSV Eindhoven. And then we go ahead and bring back Icardi as well, who was amazing at Galatasaray. I wonder if they have like a buyback clause or anything like that, or actually a buy clause in the deal with Galatasaray. So we'll see what happens there. Paredes is going to come back as well. Obviously, one of my favorite talents from back in the day when he was a young wonder kid. I loved his long shots. And then Diallo comes back too. Draxler, I mean, I might as well just do this and release him. I don't think Draxler has a future in this team. Dina Ebimbe actually has joined Eintracht on a permanent deal, if I'm not mistaken. Kurzawa, I don't even know what his situation is. Lots of lower rated players that will never make it into the starting lineup in general. But with MBAPPE and also Messi gone, there is a need for a rebuild. And the question is, are the players that they have brought in enough? I don't think it is enough. I mean, they need a new striker, in my opinion, and probably if they want to play a formation like this with two kind of midfielders that do defensive and offensive, like Verratti and Ugarte, sitting a little bit deeper, you probably need a proper center attacking midfielder, unless you want to play Asensio there, which I don't think they will do. You need someone to take over that position as well. So let's start off Luis Enrique's rebuild and bring in a couple of players. And since PSG are so happy about bringing in so many Spanish players, let's bring in the one that everyone talks about right now, and that is also linked to the club.
Who is he talking about?
And that man, of course, is Gabri Veiga. He is wanted by multiple clubs, but PSG is in advanced talks to sign Gabri Veiga as we speak. And now, my friends, he is part of our club. Now, here's the catch. I did upgrade his rating because obviously we're so close to FIFA 24 or EA's FC or whatever you want to call it. And I don't expect him to be 71 rated. I don't think anyone expects Gabri Veiga to remain at a 71 rating with this much hype around him. There's absolutely no way. So I pushed him up to a 76. I believe he's going to be a 77, 78, possibly in the next season. So he comes into the team as a backup for now that we're going to try and build up behind the likes of Carlos Soler. So Gabri Veiga in the cam position, as far as I know, gets a solid upgrade as well. So he will be, what is it then? He will be a 79 rated center attacking mid. At the start of FIFA, if you actually sign him up right now, he will be 71 rated and will get a +2 in the cam position anyway. So just so you know, but Gabri Veiga is the one that apparently even already has a medical booked, but it could be a chance that Manchester City actually swoops in and gets this deal away from the Qataris. So keep that in mind.
I will keep that in mind.
Actually, you know what? I'm looking at the team right now and I'm looking at social media, and it seems like most people expect PSG to line up like this in a 4-3-3. Where you have Ugarte sitting deep, Verratti and Vitinha being the ones that carry the ball forward, especially Vitinha, who has done that really well at Porto, can finally showcase his abilities there without having to do as much defensively because Ugarte will just cover that space. So maybe that's the way to go, and Gabri Veiga will have to wait for his chance at center midfield and try to overtake Vitinha, which, good luck with that. In terms of FIFA, that's going to be tough. Oh, and of course, Saudis are involved, and apparently Al-Shabaab have made an astronomical offer to sign Icardi for 80 million over a 2-year contract. And why? Why the hell would PSG not accept that? So Icardi, goodbye, pal. Have fun. So here it is. The links just won't stop for Kolo Muani. PSG set to rival Manchester United and Bayern Munich for the signing of Randall Kolo Muani, not Molo Kuani. What am I saying?
Are you feeling okay?
But guys, that is probably the most realistic thing that will happen in this transfer window, in my opinion. Harry Kane is probably the one that Bayern Munich want to get the most, and I believe they're willing to wait a season for him to join them if he has to. So let his contract run out. And here is our man, Kolo Muani. I said it before, it just makes the most sense for PSG to get the French striker. He comes into the club and he will score a lot of goals. I reckon Kolo Muani will do extremely well with those players who are surrounding him right now. I can see Asensio and Kolo Muani linking up nicely. So this could be something. And honestly, I do wonder, you know, it makes you wonder really if this happens right here. And let's pretend that Neymar is going to leave as well. Imagine a world where you had Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi in your team, and then all three of those leave, and all of a sudden your team does better in the Champions League without them. Do you guys think that's a possibility? Could this team, depending on whoever comes in at left wing later on, that's a transfer that we will make too. I'll only keep Neymar around for 1 season. Do you think that this team could actually get further without that golden trio? Is that a possibility? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I actually think... it's mad to say this, but I actually think they could. I really think they could. Guess what? Surprise, surprise. We have won the league. Wow, that has never happened before. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at how this team has done in the Champions League. So Champions League has been won by Real Madrid. Okay. We were not in the semi-finals. We were part of the quarterfinals and lost against Atleti 4-3. That is clearly not good enough for this squad. It needs to be doing better than that. But then again, we did let go of the GOAT, Messi, and then the future GOAT possibly in MBAPPE. So very, very interesting to see how those downgrades have obviously impacted the squad. And Neymar will be leaving us after this season. He probably goes somewhere MLS or Saudi. I can clearly see that happen personally. So Neymar, I appreciate you, pal. But we'll move you on to get rid of the front three of Magic completely. And Vitinha has grown. Good for him. I like that. Ugarte is looking very good now in that CDM position. Verratti hasn't moved at all. Hakimi and Mendes obviously look ridiculous. I think Mendes is going to pay like +5. And Marquinhos and Skriniar, that centre-back pairing is great. Donnarumma on a 92. And on the bench, Gabri Veiga has grown. Good to see. And the other Spaniards that we have are looking solid, with Soler growing plenty this season. So going into the next season, the big question now becomes who comes in to replace Neymar? Like, who would PSG realistically try to get at that point to replace someone like Neymar? It clearly can't be someone that will be of that big profile. It probably needs to be someone that the fans would be very happy with in bringing it into the squad. So we're going to check out how we do that. But having said that, actually, let me know in the comments down below, who do you think PSG could bring in to replace Neymar in the future? I don't know. I'm thinking, like, if Saint-Maximin was on fire as he used to be, he would be the perfect choice because he's French and he would bring in a lot of joy to the PSG fans, I reckon. So let me know what you think about that one. But to finish off the first season here, Kolo Muani, 36-7. Neymar, 26-14. Asensio, there we go, 24-11. Amazing season for him. And he's only 27 at this point. So we have a long way to go to win all the trophies. But we have also won the French Cup this time around. So we have won the double, just so you know. Out of all the teams to buy Neymar, this is definitely the most unrealistic possible. Liverpool have signed Neymar off of me. Yeah, Neymar going ahead and doing the gegenpress for Klopp. Sure. Of course he will. Back around the January transfer window, and even after that, we had a few rumors surrounding this exceptional player. Kvisha Kvaratskhelia, Newcastle, Real Madrid, Man City, and PSG are all interested in Napoli winger Kvaratskhelia, and it would come around £100 million. Well, guys, that deal is what we are doing. Honestly, if PSG lets go of the entire front three, especially Neymar on the left-hand side, whoever comes in has to be an exciting baller. Someone for the streets with the skills. And I think Kvisha would be amazing. I would love to see him play for PSG. And honestly, in general, I just would like to see PSG in a spot where they become more of a team that you don't mind, like, you aren't ashamed of somewhat supporting in some way, right? Enjoying their matches. You know, that would be something I think that a lot of people would enjoy seeing. And Kvaratskhelia alongside Kolo Muani with Asensio on the other side, I really, really do like that. This could be a deal that happens because if Kvaratskhelia goes, he obviously will be going for a lot of money. And at that point, the question is, who can afford him? Obviously, Premier League clubs can, but also, of course, PSG, especially if they let MBAPPE go for like 200 million. Season's over, and I don't see a Champions League final, and I see us in the Europa League losing against Chelsea. Well, this is going well for Luis Enrique. I'm not happy with this at all. Well, let me just see the team real quick. So Ugarte has picked up a red card. Vitinha's very unhappy, it seems, because Ruiz is stealing that playtime. He's more experienced, so I assume that is exactly what's happening right here. But generally speaking, the team itself should already be capable of being far into the Champions League rounds, and it's just not happening, which is a big surprise to me. Let me just go ahead and put Diallo onto the bench here. I don't like the look of Rico on the bench for us. The bench actually is a decent one. That does lack wingers, I'll be honest with you. But this PSG team, has it won any trophies? Like, it seems like we have won Coupe Nationale. No, we're in the final. Okay, we'll have to go through that in a second. We have won the league with only a 2-point gap. Huh? What? How is that happening? Let me just go ahead then. Let's see if we do win the cup. Why is it in like the next month? Why are you waiting for that long? Anyways, let's see who is going to win it. Marseille have lost against their rivals PSG. Congratulations. And the Messi, Mbappe, Neymar era is done. And all of a sudden, we are struggling to get into the knockout stages of the Champions League. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe I'm wrong. Kolo Muani, 36-8. Asensio, incredible season. Kvara with 21-8. Pretty happy with that. Soler, Ruiz, and also Gabri Vega have played plenty of games, it seems, which is great to see. And Ugarte has been a beast holding it down in that midfield for us defensively. But honestly, we need to do better than this for sure.
You need to do better than this, young lady.
Oh, guys, here's our next signing. It is Jeremy Doku. We need players for backups on the wings, and this man has been playing in Ligue 1 for quite some time and is extremely exciting to watch. Diallo gets taken out. Doku comes in. I'll be changing him to a right wing so he can help out the likes of Asensio and Kvaratskhelia. Doku, by the way, so freaking talented. In terms of like 1v1 on the wings, I honestly don't think there are many players out there that are as good as he is. At least around his age range, I would say he's at least in the top 5, or let's say top 10 easily when it comes to 1v1 on the wings. And Doku, you're a beast, and you're now a part of PSG. Okay, oddly enough, we played against Hajduk Split from Croatia in the Champions League, and now we're losing against Manchester City. You can't be serious. Oh yes, there we go. The comeback has happened, and these PSG lads are ready, guys. I think this team should get it done. It is good enough, and at the end of the day, you gotta wonder like, oh, we made it. Let's go. We're up against Real Madrid. Oh, please let Mbappe be there. Please. I released them. I don't know who signed him. I would love it if it is Real Madrid. If it is, that's going to be amazing. And it's going to be exactly what we want to see. A PSG that has cleared out the likes of Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, and potentially even more players now in the Champions League final without them. And Mbappe on the other side. Ramos. Oh, that's a letdown. So we're not up against Mbappe, but it is fine. Let me check out the squad here. So up front, incredible. Asensio returning to play against Real Madrid. That is amazing. Verratti on an 89. Ruiz on an 88. I didn't think he was going to be that guy, but Vitinha got stuck on the 86. Ugarte has done really well. And by the way, Fabian Ruiz is a class player. Like, he's really, really good. So it's a shame that he hasn't really gotten, you know, the recognition he probably deserves. So maybe this is his moment. The back line with the players that PSG have now is really incredible. I think, honestly, this team can do bits in the future. It just needs to become a little bit more liked, I guess, in the future. And when that happens, a lot of people will be enjoying PSG again. And here, we need to check out if this team has managed to win the Ligue 1 again. And of course, the Cup as well. Yes, we have won that one. Coupe Nationale. We are in the final. Let's just pretend we have won that one as well. So that's 2 trophies. And now we have the 3rd on the line against Real Madrid. And I need to see who has been the guy scoring the goals. It's Asensio. 51 goal contributions from the right wing from Real Madrid. Colomani done well. Soler had an incredible season. Kvaratskhelia 24 goal contributions off that left-hand side. Not necessarily Mbappe or Neymar numbers, but still good enough. And now it is time for that final. As we get into this Champions League final, I just want to say I really appreciate the fact that so many of you guys actually watch the gameplay. Like, when I look at the videos and I see where the spikes are for most watched moments, it's always the gameplay. So I really appreciate that, guys. So let's dive into this one and see how things go. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, your boy has started posting YouTube shorts. As a lot of you guys have been saying, you got a lot of ball knowledge. I don't want to say that I have. I'm just going to stay humble. But I am going ahead and putting a lot of shorts out there based on in real life football, transfers, rumors, all that good stuff. I love that. So make sure to check them out on this YouTube channel and also on my Instagram, which is CaniSports. Please follow me over there. I have 11.8k followers right now. Let's try and push that to 15. That'd be much appreciated. I think Ruiz has a good long shot, right? Oh, that was not bad. My ball. Marquinhos. Great movement from Asensio. Taking out multiple players. Perez. Oh, my Lord. Wow, that is such a good move. Asensio comes back to haunt Real Madrid. That is what you want to see from that man right there. Luis Enrique, the man from Spain, watching along as another man from his country beats the team, the best team possibly in terms of European success. Real Madrid. Oh boy, you are on the floor. Asensio has ruined you. Oh, that's good football. What a save. Unlucky Donnarumma. You have done whatever you could do right there. The defense is asleep. They are not fast enough to stop Gonzalo Ramos from scoring that one. Beautiful pass inside. And then the man that played the pass gets to score as well. 23 minutes in. This is turning out to be a good game. Vini Jr. Why so aggressive? Marquinhos just taking out 2 players at once. Why not? And Vini might be injured. Yes. That is what you need to see. If you slide tackle me like that, I'm going to take you out, pal. Ah, man, I'm giving them too much space. Wow. Of course, it had to be Vini Jr. That man. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you. You're looking into the camera all cool. All right then, Vinny. I see you, pal. Let me see if I can turn something around here. I need to make some changes. I'm unhappy with Verratti. I don't feel like he fits my playstyle. Soler has some really good stats on him. I think I like him more in that position. And then any other changes I can make here that could have an impact on this game? You know what? Marquinhos is yellow carded. I probably should be bringing on Kimpembe. Sending Fischer on a run. It's not the best of passes, but it will do. Kvisha cuts in. Polo. Finish. Of course. It's Asensio's show, and we're just watching it right now. 62 minutes it took us to score the second right here against Real Madrid. Beautiful. Vinny, I'm looking at you, pal. Let's see if you got something else. Hakimi, that was big. What a pass. What a pass, Asensio. Courtois out of his goal. And that goes onto the crossbar. So freaking close. Now I'm going to make some more changes right here. I'm going to sub on Gabri Veiga instead of Fabian Ruiz. Yes, I'm doing it, and I don't know why, but I'm going to trust the young lad to step in here and do well. Amavinga fails to play a good pass. I don't know what type of pass that was for me, but there goes Gabri Veiga. No chance he saves that. Are you kidding? Asensio. Veiga. Again, he misses. Right in front of the target. What the hell is going on here? You know what? I think it's time for Doku. Yep, Kvaratskhelia, I love you, but it's time for Jeremy Doku. This ain't good. Kimpembe, I need you, and you're overpowered defending. Now, we are completely open at the back here. That Milan Skriniar tackle, that was huge. I need to do better. I need to do better defensively, man. We can't let him shoot like that in extra time. Soler chasing it down. Real Madrid still finding a way into our defense. And finally, we get the ball away and we give it back to them. Smart move. Asensio, lovely move. The space has been opened for Kolo Muani. Yes, it was meant to be. MBAPPE is gone. Kolo Muani joins and he gets it done. No Messi, no Neymar, no MBAPPE. None of them were needed to get to this point. Luis Enrique building upon this team with Spanish players like Asensio, Ruiz, Soler, all these lads coming in. And now a Frenchman to finish it off. It's what PSG fans would have wanted. How's that not a foul? Thank you. Skriniar steps in once more. Now Real coming through. You have got to be kidding. It is the 121st minute. Moukoko scores a goal. You are kidding me, man. There's no way that just happened. Oh my God. I honestly don't even know what to say at this stage. I'll be honest. I was so sure that I had won it all there. I can still win it. I can still win it. Carlos Soler. Bottom left. Yes. All right, Courtois. Thanks for not saving it. Donnarumma against Matthias Ginter. Right, left, left. Let's go. It's 2 saves. I am the penalty goat. But so is Courtois. Okay. Donnarumma, one more. Middle. No, he goes to the left. Of course he goes to the left. What did you think? Gabri Veiga subbed on for this moment. And he scores. Lovely. Good stuff from Gabri Veiga. Blanco, too much power. Where's he going to go? He goes down the left. Great finish. I got to give it to him. But we still have the advantage here. Ugarte, bottom left. And he scores. Beautifully done. And this could be that moment. If Vinny Jr., yes, of course, if he misses right here, it's done. Vinny Jr. Bottom right. Donnarumma is the hero. Champions League final has just been won by PSG in the most dramatic fashion possible. And Donnarumma has now crowned himself King of France. And now Kimpembe steps up to lift up the trophy. This was an epic Champions League final once more. Enjoyed it. I didn't think they could bring it back, but they did. And we have gone ahead and beaten them in the end. Well done by PSG. This team alongside Luis Enrique. Look, I'm not expecting fireworks to start things off, but if PSG actually want to build a team without actually going for the best of the best all the time, this could be something that they could do. They could build up a very, very interesting squad of players that play as a team and not as like a team of 7 or a team of 8 who have to support the front 3. Like, that is not a thing anymore, I guess. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know where you think PSG is going to end up next season in terms of Champions League. Have a great day. Catch you next time, and peace.